Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Explained. In this episode we are going to be taking a look at GitHub and learn why developers all around the world use it every day for projects. So sit back, relax, and hopefully you might learn something. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, and also share the video if you know someone who will also enjoy this episode. Let's start off with finding out what GitHub actually is. Many people have many things to say about GitHub and what it actually is. Some people say it's a social media network for programmers, developers and designers. Others say it's a version management system or a publishing tool or a way for many developers to work together on projects. In fact, it's all of these things. With GitHub you have the ability to browse projects, create new projects, collaborate on other people's projects, solve issues and much more that we'll be looking into throughout this video. The way I like to think of GitHub is that it's a social media network for developers and a haven for development. GitHub was made for Git. Git is an open source version control system that can handle small or large projects with ease. Tons of companies use Git, including Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and many more. But what is a version control system? A version control system allows a programming team to manage changes to source code. The VCS will monitor the changes made to code over time, and if a mistake is made then the code can be changed back to earlier versions to fix the issue while minimizing disruption to team members. It also allows many people to work on the same file without work being lost or edited, and essentially will track it and merge them together. I'll leave a link to the article I was reading about VCSs if you want to learn more. But let's return to GitHub now that we know what a version control system is and also what Git is. So with GitHub you are able to collaborate with others and manage all your public and private repositories. Let's talk about that collaboration bit. You are able to contribute to projects started by other people in ways such as reporting issues where the developers can review the issue and close them once they are fixed. There is also the pull requests, which allows you to tell others about changes you've pushed to the GitHub repository. When the request is sent, people who view it can review it and discuss any potential modifications or issues and then submit a push follow-up. Another cool feature of GitHub is the ability to fork a project. When you fork a GitHub repository, it will create a separate version that you can work on as your own that will not change the original project from the original creator. It will also put this under your own repository lists and be completely separate. But in a private development environment, GitHub acts like the cloud, where your changes are saved there and then synced to whoever else is working on it. Let's say that you're working on a project with your friend who lives at the other side of the world from you. You are working on a project together using Git to control the changes. Now Git is perfectly capable of monitoring the changes and merging things together, however it needs a central hub where you can push your changes that you make to have them pull down to your friend. That's where GitHub comes in. GitHub is also a fantastic place to find new projects. If you go to github.com/explore, you will find a project showcase where you can browse repositories such as video tools, fonts, JavaScript game engines, and more, and it will tell you how many different repositories and languages are inside that category. From there you can find a repository you want to start using, fork it, contribute to it, and more. On the Explore page there is also the ability to see what is currently trending on that day, week, or month, which is also pretty sweet. You are also able to find users on GitHub where you can see all their public repositories, description about them, and links to their website. You are also able to follow them. You're also able to see trending developers who currently have trending projects, and also search for developers by coding language. This is where I think the social media aspect comes into play and gives a sense of community on the website. But that's it for this episode of Explained. I know it's short, but I want to save a lot of my information about Git and GitHub for a planned video tutorial, where I show you guys how to use Git and GitHub to better manage your projects. So consider this like a teaser for more to come. If you'd like to see that, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and like it and share it with anyone else who would also like to see this video. If you are new to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, so you'll have plenty of stuff to watch.